Yeah, I'm gonna make a brief pit stop down on this, on this little top of the mountain here. If I see a tent, then I'll go over to the dumpster yard over there. Then I'll head to the hill to see if I can find.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Indoor. Hello. You there? You've got to be more than ordinary if you've come all the way. Yeah, especially if you dive straight from the sky. And...
Yeah, man who withstands, he who endures. Content of endurance. I don't think I've ever actually done this.
All right. Content of endurance works. If it gives their all, takes their all. Am I allowed to change my clothes?
Yeah.
Oh no. My nerves are sealed. So are we gonna drink like a cold resistance potion or something like that?
I'm already...
Alright, Nick, look at you!
I don't think I ever actually did this when I first played through.
When the sun sets, our battles begin. Behold, the sun is sinking! Enjoy the end! Enjoy! Well, this is going great. Is there like a melted Zonai battery right there in the middle?
It's one of the pillars.
Oh.
I'm assuming I could use it to like maybe like make like a fire or something stand next to me or something. I don't know, but I should be fine.
You know what's funny is that this is technically the longest your cold resistance has lasted. Because he did say it was tomorrow evening. Meaning that instead of the usual, like, you know, few minutes, it lasted an extra 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh. Drink. Ah, yes. You could have, like, you know, your ruby staff hanging out with you. Do you still have a ruby staff?
I think so.
Okay. All your magic rods that you kept getting and didn't know what to do with. That's good. Ah, yes. Nothing but the bare essentials. Or as one may call it, the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. But you don't have a dance animation, you could pass the time.
That would be kind of funny.
Look at your little breath just puffing. You know, it's gonna be funny. This is like one of them. This is like one of the most interesting like things. Is, you know, you could just like. There's something pretty funny about this. Yeah, you could just. Yeah, there's very little that you can do without getting off the pillar. So
yeah.
This is so. You just got this. If you made a structure and put it over yourself, you could provide like shade.
I think it would shade from the cold.
I know how dumb that sounded.
I'm seeing if I can make a structure over him to make him colder.
Careful, buddy. Hang on. But I think there is, like I know what they say. You know, like even if it's really cold, if you duck into a cave, it becomes more temperate.
That's fair, and that is what happens in the game. So I'm assuming that the spikes and stuff are probably for like if there's like a heat resistance one.
Yeah.
Where I can make myself some shade.
Because I know when you were in the when you were in the snowy mountains, if you ducked into a cave, you weren't quite as freezing as you were.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know if the same thing could apply here. If you make yourself a little structure, if it would make it a bit more temperate on you.
Yeah, still, let's also just appreciate how great of content this is. Me standing in my underwear in a rock in the cold.
Well, Angel talks about making yourself shade from the cold.
Yep.
Yes, we are all aware of how much of a dumbass I am. It's fine. I know, that's what I was saying, is that this is like the least involved side quest or little like challenge.
There was a shrine quest in the first game that basically had you standing on these really hot like giant stone plate kind of things to like outlast Gorons.
Yeah.
And you couldn't have any clothes on, so you needed a heat resistance potion to help with that, and then a fire resistant potion. Actually, maybe they did let you wear clothes, which would just make it more hilarious. Because you could just wear the fireproof clothing, and not have any challenge. And like, yeah, you're enduring. It's like, I don't feel anything. I'm wearing fireproof clothing.
Yeah, right here. He's like, uh-oh, I'm shivering. I mean, this is kind of what happened in that one mission of exploring in underpants. This makes great content for the stream. Standing on the pillar to see who's less cold. I guess that's one way to keep yourself active. If only that worked, like...
Yeah, jumping up and down help reduce your cold a little bit.
I can understand why that would be a really finicky mechanic to work with. And it also could easily lead to Link overheating if he moves around too much.
Yeah.
But it would be pretty funny. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a... No! You ruined my song, I got panicked. Whoa, living on a prayer. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dishes.
Dishes who?
This is a joke I've told multiple times before.
Yes.
Alright, your turn.
I can't think of jokes. I think it's like falling asleep.
I know. Look at him. Oh. Too bad he doesn't have like a sit down animation.
Yeah. Although I'm a little upset that he no longer has his flexing animation.
Yeah.
Because there was a shrine in the last game where you basically had to be on a pedestal during a blood moon in your underwear with no weapons or anything equipped in order to get a shrine to appear.
Oh boy.
And the hardest part was just getting the blood moon to appear.
Oh, I just thought of a good one.
What?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Lettuce.
Lettuce who?
Let us in. It's cold outside. Actually, can you go to your map for a second? I want to see what the temperature actually is. 19 degrees. Okay. No.
Below freezing, but not super
Definitely.
bad.
Yeah. Oh, it's warmer than I was expecting. He must be exhausted too. I mean, he looks like he's about to fall asleep, but not because of the reason you think. Oh. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Snow.
Snow who?
Snow! You know any good knock, knock jokes? I'm providing content. Oh, dear Lord.
And you're also almost falling over.
That's also me providing content, just more along the lines of the ones only you can say. Ah! Yeah, if anyone just hears me squawking, it's not because I'm falling over, it's because Pie Master is aiming for my face. Okay?
I'm going for the nose.
Thank goodness this dawn is, look at this. I mean, 3:30 in the morning is like not dawn really at any point, but the light looks like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
How you doing there, buddy?
Oh, this quest is like, oh yeah, stand on this rock for like 5 minutes and don't die.
What happens if, you get like, what happens if you just like get to a stalemate or something? Like,
I don't know.
Like, what happens if you get to all this and there's just like, hey, there's no winner because he also endured?
I don't know.
That would be a little awkward. I mean, I'm sure you'd get your money back, but
yeah,
I don't think you would get anything else from it. Oh no! Looks like I lost. Oh my god! Don't die, sir! Don't die!
Dramatically faints. That was like over dramatic Star Trek fainting. Thank you.
I have to admit, I love that he just. I love that he just. He had like he was going down, but he had enough wherewithal to say, "Oh, God, looks like I lost." Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna give it in the sun now, so.
Oh boy, even more content.
It's like, why does it have to be tomorrow? Why can't it be today? It's literally the beginning of the sun.
Probably gives them enough time to actually sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it's, you know, I see, that's what the shade is for. You know what I love is like, no clothing, but anything else you do is fine. I understand I understand that potions are somewhat plentiful around here, but there's also, you know, like, I just love that they're and magical hands that can make you do stuff like this are not. But there is something that's kind of funny about being like, oh yes, what Link is doing here is entirely legal.
Can we also, this is actually something that I really kind of love about the game. I love the fact that it's so realistic that if you stand in shade, your temperature goes down just enough that you're okay.
Yeah.
Because I like that. It's very kind of realistic in terms of like survival.
Yeah.
It's like even a little bit of shade can be the difference between life and death.
Yeah, because the sun does give a lot more warmth than you would expect. Even if you have like, even if the day is like super cold, if the sun is out, it can make you feel at least a little bit warmer. And the wind gets to you. The wind too can get to you. But that's gonna be both good and bad. Also, it's kind of cool the way the sun angle like shifts. I know they did that in the other Zelda games, but it didn't mean as much.
Yeah.
It more gave you a sense of like whether or not the sun was going down.
Is he just a joke? I could throw a fire fruit on you if you want.
Oh god, what if you did?
He'd probably disqualify me or wouldn't like hit him.
Yeah.
It would be really funny though if I used Ultra Hand to make a fire next to him and he's like, oh dear god, why? It's like, that's cheating!
Yes, this is fine. This is fine.
Yep, no way that you're gonna die from exposure, my dude.
Especially since you just, like, did this, like yesterday with a completely different temperature. I'm pretty sure this is what led the Gerudo to, like, kind of dying. I mean, I don't think any big details are mostly given in the other games, but I know that living in the desert was extraordinarily tough for the Gerudo. At least, I mean, I also, like, that's, at least in some of the older games. I think in Ocarina of Time originally, and then by extension Wind Waker, led itself to, like, Ganondorf was very jealous of the bounty of Hyrule when the Gerudo had struggled so much for, like, different things. And I can imagine too, if it gets so hot during the day and so cold at night, the vastly different temperatures would wreak havoc on your body. Obviously, by this game they've come up with plenty of like charms and potions and stuff to negate that. But these Gerudo are thriving a lot more than what you've seen in the others. Like,
yeah.
Plus, they're also really close to like the haunted wasteland and stuff, which God only knows what's happening there. And at that point too, they were actively thieves, not quite like the merchants that they have here. Which my headcanon is that they didn't didn't necessarily steal, like when you think of like a thief, you think of someone who steals valuables, right? Like gems and jewelry, stuff like that. But my headcanon has always been that they actually stole food. Because everyone kind of knows that they're thieves. Who would sell food to, like, you know, if you suspect somebody of, you know, having stolen money, you're either not going to sell out of, you know, integrity. You're not going to sell to them. Or you could overcharge them. Oh, that's cute. So, which, that was about something very different. Just so you know, Pie Master decided to look at a picture of Rocky and Jazz from Tell Your Tale. But, it's just like, hey, you know, we gotta do stuff. So that's always been my thought, is that they stole food to, like, you know, actually keep themselves, you know, having some energy.
Oh, he's starting to flag. Only halfway, huh?
Yep. Oh, you're halfway there. Well...
Great content this isn't.
Alright, oh, we could do some more jokes. Oh, look, a cloud. How is the cloud the most thrilling thing that has happened here? Bye! What if it wasn't even a cloud? What if it was like a dragon? That'd be pretty funny.
I'm trying to pull out my bow, but it's not equipped.
Oh my god, he's like, ah, god. What I love too is that he's not learning. He has no object permanence in this animation. He's just like, oh, it's not there. Oh, it's not there. Oh, it's not there.
I'm wavering.
Yeah, I feel like the heat, I don't know, I feel like the heat can be a bit more challenging, because at least with, like, if you're cold, you can move around, you know, and that helps because you're generating your own heat. But when you're outside in the heat, there's not much you can do to keep yourself, like,
colder.
Yeah. You know, like, you can, like, even if you stand still or something, it's not going to do a whole lot if you're out in the sun. And
Yeah.
They clearly don't have any water. So it's not like they can cool themselves down through, like, drenching themselves and letting the evaporation happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right now, Link is fine because he has shade, but that is assuming that, you know, like, you've had to pick up and move it because the shade is not, you know, permanent in the area. And even still, it's still really easy to overheat even if you are in shade.
Yeah. Though it's much easier to stay cool in shade, at least.
Yeah. Comparatively, yes. But if you're in the shade and you're still doing a lot of strenuous stuff, I mean, it only keeps you so cool.
Just a bit longer.
Hey! Hey, you! How you doing over there?
Don't die. I have water fruit if you need to cool down.
Oh, yeah, just throw water fruit on him. Oh, I had...
You can actually do that to yourself to keep yourself warmer.
Yeah, I remember... Or cooler, you mean?
Yeah.
I remember you did that for, when you were in one of the hot areas.
Yeah.
I remember... What was the... Oh, we're halfway there.
Yeah.
Whoa!
No,
Please, no. Please don't die over there. Okay, I wanted to say that. Go ahead.
Okay, because I'm remembering I don't actually have any heat-resistant clothing anyway.
Yeah, that's right. You only have the fire-resistant stuff, which I have to admit is pretty silly to me. Because if something is, like, I can understand how a heat-resistant thing would not also be fire-resistant. Those two are different. But if you are fire-resistant, why does that not mean you're heat-resistant?
Yes, if you have clothing that lets you survive around lava, why does it not let you survive in the desert heat? Because the desert heat is not as bad as standing next to literal freaking lava.
Yes, it's like look, A is not equal to B. In fact, B is greater than A. So I understand if you have A, you can't do B. But if you have B, you should be able to do A. And that is Logic Class with Angel today, everybody. Now step away from the fire. Oh, good lord. My journey awaits farewell. Yes, move away from your fire, sir. Get yourself some water.
And so Link just stands out here in the heat until he's gone.
Yes, he does. Now here, let me have my rock. For what it's worth, it does seem like the heat is starting to abate some.
Yeah. So to the junkyard? I forgot what this is, but I remember last time I was in the last game, there was someone here that was trying to cook, and it just... They made like this entire burnt out area of food.
Oh, good lord.
It's like they did not know how to cook.
Too bad Tool and Dust don't cool you down either. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that seems like it would be more cool. But I know that, what is it? What is it? What is his name? Sidon. Sidon's water thing does.
Yes, it does. Hey, man.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, wait, that's a... That maybe a lady? I think.
Yeah, hey lady, what's up?
Hey lady.
Oh.
That's why I even travel with a broom.
Yeah.
Are we gonna burn them? Set them on fire?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really funny. Yes, I'm gonna come out here. I'm going to sweep nature. Alright. Thanks, Sidon.
Actually, I don't even need to use bombs.
Yo, Yonovo!
Oh, look at that. I set so many of them on fire.
Set them on fire. Go, Yonovo! Oh, Yonovo! Yonovo, please! We really need to work on your recon skills, please, my dude. Your navigation is bad. I understand you can't see, but please. It's drifting away. Look at it. I do think it's fun though. I get that the Master Sword kind of operates on the same idea as the other weapons, where they only have so much durability until they run out of it. Until they run out. It's just that those guys, the other weapons bring, whereas the Master Sword runs out of energy. But there is something kind of funny that they say it that way, because that kind of lends you to thinking, hey, if I don't use the energy, it should replenish, right? But that's not how it works, and that's so weird.
Yeah.
Ah, it's on fire. Look out! Look out, Julian! It just has an arrow sticking out. Where did it go? Nice.
Ma.
Oh, the tumbleweeds are gone!
Ma.
Aww. Oh, your pouch is full. I wanted to give you a shield, but you've got to make some space in there.
Okay. Drop the white shield for now.
Oh.
Can you believe I found this while I was cleaning? Yes, I can.
Wow.
I'm gonna attach the royal shield to the other royal shield. And
I can't. Actually, yes, I can.
Yes. There you go.
I've forgotten about that.
Yeah.
I put a royal shield on my royal shield so I can royally block you while I'm royally blocking you.
Oh my god. I am twice as fancy now.